So we're going to start with Benjamin. He says, hey guys, I'm building a content site currently in a competitive niche, primary keyword, 75,000 a month for Google to monetize with affiliate sales. There is new curated content going on to the site each day. My plan was to get a tier 1 network set up around the money site, then have an RYS stack above that pointing to the properties in the tier 1, then throw the kitchen sink at the RYS stack via the Nitro link building package. Would you say this is the optimum configuration for these 3 elements, or am I overthinking it, Ben? No, Ben, that's right. Get the syndication network. In fact, the best thing to do is just order the SEO Power Shield, because you're going to have, it's pretty much everything combined. And so you get the syndication network first, and then they build the syndication network properties into the drive stack. Then you get the drive stack, an ID page, all of that, the G site. And then you can, once you have all of that delivered, in fact, you don't even have to wait. If you wanted to, you could start building links to the syndication network as soon as you have that delivered, which that gets delivered first. Or you could wait until everything is delivered and build links to all of it. So all of the URLs from the syndication network, the drive stack files and folders, the G site, that kind of stuff. Or you could, like I said, do 2 different link building gigs, 1 link building gig for the syndication network, because you're going to get that first anyways. Wow. And then, it takes another 2 weeks or whatever for the drive stack and G site to be completed. And then you could order another link building gig for that. So it really just depends how you want to, kind of sequence the things. But if you buy an SEO Power Shield, it's going to be the bundle. It just saves you, it kind of puts everything together, and it helps our team because our team knows the process and which sequence to deliver them. That's what I would recommend. Any comments?
SEO Power Shield with link building included, but that's SOP, right?
Yep.
He's in a difficult niche. You got to hit it once it's delivered to see what happens, to see how much more you're going to need. I was looking at the second part of this question, and I'm seeing like there's no way to answer if that's going to be enough. Nobody can tell you what's going to be enough in your niche. It's just you get the SEO Power Shield back, you hit it with the link building, you hit it with the embeds, do some press releases, of course, and link building and embeds, and then see what happens. Once that's done, once the dust clears, right, 21 days, wait it out, and you need data. You need to see what damage all of that did, how it is that you're managing to come up in that niche. Once you have that information, that you know whether you need to extend your drive stack, which you probably will in something that's very competitive. I'm going to say maybe. I'm not going to say probably. You might need it. If you do, we have that available. Then it's the same procedure, the same process, right? You have the drive stack, you extend it, you do the money site inner page, link building, embeds, maybe a press release, and see how that does to push up the top market level category, and so on and so on and so on until you get the desired results. I mean, there's no one cure-all for everything. If we could do that, then I wouldn't be here today, probably.
Yeah. For a long time, for a long time, we had, especially when Syndication Academy was new, we would have members, people come on the Hump Day Hangouts, and almost every week we get this question: how many networks will it take to rank, or how many posts will it take to rank for whatever keyword? And people would, and we would always say it depends, right? We can't answer that. It always depends. It takes as many as it takes. That was our answer: as many as it takes. How many networks will it take to rank, or how many posts will it take to rank? We would always say as many as it takes, because there's no way that we can answer that. Again, I always try to do the least amount of work to get results. So I don't usually come out of it. Depends. Again, it depends on the project and what the budget is and all that other kind of stuff. Sometimes I'll come out of the gate with a Nitro Nitro kit link building package. But for a lot of the local projects that I work on, that's unnecessary. It's overkill, especially if I'm going to be staging, cycling through link building and embed gigs over the course of a few months. Then there's really no need to come out right up front, all guns blazing, because I'm going to make up for it by doing multiple gigs over time. And so I like doing it that way, because that way I'm not, blowing my load, so to speak, spending a whole bunch of money up front where it might have not needed that. That makes sense. I like to kind of keep things in reserve for when needed, and kind of watch and monitor how much the needle moves with things that I do. And then I can start to determine, okay, this is more competitive than I thought it was. So maybe I have to go a little bit more aggressive on link building or whatever. Again, that's just the way that I do it. I know a lot of people like to come out like, you know, all guns blazing, like throw everything they have at something right up front. But what I don't like about that is, you know, if you don't need as much, then you're kind of wasting time or money for that matter, that could be reserved, or money that you could keep as profit instead, you know? So, but it's really up to you how you want to approach that.